Santa's Little Helpers, Jacob Hester and
Matt Flynn
are taking over Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota. Tune in for some naughty and nice sports talk this Christmas season. Live from
Raising Cane's
studio, here's Jacob Hester and
Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench. Hour number 3. Man, what a show. Before we get this next segment started, before we get into a little bit more recruiting news, I want to tell you about RejuveMe, RejuveMeMedical.com. One of our newest partners here at Off the Bench. We are so fired up. The people over there, how that business has grown has been incredible. And they've grown because they do things the right way. They are Louisiana's leader for the last 10 years in hormone replacement therapy. It's something like it's really, I think at one point people were a little bit like nervous, bashful to talk about that back in the day, but not anymore, man. I think everybody understands that things happen. There's ways to fix how your body ages and how you're feeling. So, men, if you're feeling a little down, if you're feeling a little in the dumps, if you're a little lower libido, the energy that charisma that you used to have as your younger self, man, get it back. Just go get those free labs. If you call them, book ahead, 20% off those labs that you get, just to check underneath the hood, see what's going on, man. There's a fix for it. So go check them out. They got so many services for you, your wife, whoever it is. So go check them out. RejuveMeMedical.com.
Absolutely.
All over the state, too.
Fired up to have them back. They are. If you're listening to us in Louisiana, there's a location near you. Find that location, RejuveMeMedical.com. All right. So we have had a couple of signings come in for LSU. Safety Isaiah Washington officially became a Tiger about 30 minutes ago. You have safety Aiden Hall, which Alondra told us that was about 45 minutes ago. You have cornerback Des Ellis. That was about an hour ago. And so Braden Allen was the last one we told you about, receiver. You get a flip there. Big get for LSU. But, and this is just me speculating, you get 3 DBs to sign back-to-back-to-back.
Yeah.
Is
that some news?
Pretty good sign, maybe pointing towards Corey Raymond, right?
Yeah. Is this like were these guys that were all DBs kind of like on the fence? Because I know yesterday was kind of like turmoil, like so much news back and forth. I mean, I would think most of the defensive people would have been the ones saying, "Hey, we're just gonna wait for a second,
right,
just to see how it all plays out." Is this any?
It is
this
for me.
Writing on the wall.
I mean, it is for me.
Like
it feels good about Blake too.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Yeah, maybe
for sure. Like. I hope for Blake again too. Like you just don't need to hire that guy. He's a bad guy.
No, terrible.
Bad human.
And he's ugly.
Red flags.
So ugly.
Mm-hmm. So ugly. Doesn't have
Doesn't
swag
even look
at all.
Good when he's coaching.
Nope. Doesn't connect with the youth. You
no
know?
Sleeves.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
Can't hire a coach without sleeves.
Wear sleeves, trying to show up the kids.
Trying to do too much. You know.
Terrible.
Gross.
Yeah.
Overactor.
Don't hire him, Tulane.
It's like Claire Danes.
True. Claire Danes does be overacting.
She's always
always
that lip just
that
stays
bottom lip.
Always frowning.
It's always shaking.
Always. Like it's not that serious, Claire.
Yeah,
so you know how Anderson and Lamar Brown both delayed signing? Like Aiden Hall and Richard Anderson are teammates at Edna Carr. So hopefully Aiden Hall is getting into his head like, all right, man, just sign already. But I don't know. It does make me feel good about Corey mostly.
Yeah, me too. And look, I don't know that you're going to get everybody to stay. Do you want to? Yeah, you got relationships, and we know how important some people are. Certainly, maybe not even on the field, but off the field in recruiting, right? But I do know Corey Raymond on and off the field is very important.
Yeah.
Like what he does off the field for recruits. Like you got a recruit from California saying, yeah, I'll be there if he's there, right? The job he's done with Mansour Delane, the job he's done, I mean, we could go through the list, but just on this team, DJ Pickett's a true freshman. He's out there, and, of course, he's a talented kid, but he's here because of Corey Raymond, right? He's the next in line for an All-American corner at LSU. So, like, that guy being in place is as important as anybody. Like, it's Blake Baker, it's Corey Raymond. Like, those are the two guys right now.
And we all know that here in Louisiana, LSU people, and I'm sure Lane knows that as well, but, like, also, he just got here. Like you would expect a new coach, especially that's given all the keys to the vehicle like he is, like to at least he still has to do his due diligence, right, on Corey and Blake and everybody, even though we already know as fans, as followers of LSU, we know like that's the obvious choice. You got to figure out a way to keep that guy. But you also understand like Lane's he's got to at least talk with these guys and figure out different options. Because I'm sure this man right here, as being whoever his agent is getting a lot of calls.
Yeah.
Right? He's getting a lot of calls right this second. So there's that situation. And, I'm sure everybody wants to improve their contractual situation as well. Just like everybody in life. Improve your standing. But we'll see. Who's the kid from California that his father said? Haven Finney?
Yeah, I know, and that one hasn't come in yet.
Yeah, if that one comes in, that's a good sign.
That's the best sign.
Shea Dixon told us that Haven Finney, quarterback, I guess California, dad said if Corey Raymond is coaching, he will be there.
Yeah, again, I've seen him do it as a GA. The lowest you can be on the coaching depth chart. He's done it from that point back when he was with us. Like you saw, okay, this guy's going to be special.
Yep.
And I remember having those conversations, and then he just continues to elevate. He leaves, goes to Florida, and you felt it. And you get him back, and now you feel it in the good way because you get Mansour Delane, you get DJ Pickett to play at an incredibly, high level. And it's not just, it's not just the corners. Like we talked about what Jake Olson's done, the safeties coach, what he did, like AJ Halsey playing at a high level, TaMarcus Cooley playing at a high level. So, yeah, man, this defensive staff can stay intact right now with what you have on offense. Be a special run.
Well, I got a big update. Big recruiting update.
Oh, no.
It's disappointing.
Oh.
I'm kind of nervous about what you think you're about to say.
Like I'm a little upset about it.
All right.
We got our first backward L picture.
No. With Lane?
No, not with Lane.
Oh, okay. The recruit was doing
It's a recruit. They posted a picture.
Look.
They were with Lane, was in the picture. Actually, Lane's not throwing up an L.
Where's the picture?
It's Shea posted it.
Oh, Shea posted.
It was a family member of a signee. Backwards
Well,
L. I'm going to go with it's residual from the Brian Kelly area. I don't want to speak for Lane, but I think Lane is probably going to. He's not. It doesn't seem like a back. He looks like he finger pistoled the other day, like a pew pew. I don't think he's backwards
awkward.
L. I think it's just residual backward L's right now from the Brian Kelly. Moms can do no wrong.
Yeah.
So
it's fine. I'll give her that.
But I don't want it to be a trend. I don't want this to continue. People, recruits, families of recruits. Lane Kiffin, I know you're listening.
You hate this so much.
Let's fire the backward L with let it go with Brian Kelly. Give it a buyout if you need to.
So what do you want her to do with her left arm? Just do it backwards?
Or
Just
don't do
it.
anything.
Just don't do it.
Put it on
but
your hip.
everybody's doing it. Boom, boom, boom.
Lane's not doing it.
He's doing an L, though.
Put your left hand on your hip.
Yeah, Lane's
and then
doing an
put your
L.
right hand up.
Yeah, you just you could go. You
Flex.
Could you could go backwards.
Why does it bother you so bad, though?
I just don't know why the L's.
It's bothered Matt. The first time Brian Kelly did it, I'm in a group chat with him. He's like, can't get behind this guy.
Okay, because he backward L'd. He got on a rotating turntable and did the Pulp Fiction eyes.
Yeah.
He put kids in a toy box when they signed. Like, there were some cringy things, and the backwards L just stuck, and it's gross. So, let's just I want everyone to agree with me. So I'm just going to ask you, can we agree that let's cancel it? I know cancel culture is we're kind of past cancel culture, but let's cancel the backward L.
Cancel.
Can we do that?
It doesn't affect me like it does you, but since you are
so passionate
in the
about
wolf
it,
pack,
yeah,
and you have that passion, I'll get behind it with you.
Thank you.
I think it's stupid for sure.
Let me get one more
really
in.
Dumb. It's really dumb. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Again, mothers you can do it. Can't do no wrong. So if your son signs,
I'm just giving you
if
some
want to do it,
advice.
but it's just advice. It's residual backward L's from the Brian Kelly era. Let's get rid of it.
Retire it.
Yep. Buyout. It's gone.
I haven't seen any updates about any other recruits or any decommitments or anything. So
The L was not a thing, by the way. When
the L, I don't know why it's a thing.
Who started the L?
Well,
I have no idea.
Usually it was the people that ran to pick up the boot that started the L. The clean jerseys.
The clean
I'm
jersey.
dead.
No. You never went and picked up the golden boot, Bo?
No, the old clean jerseys. I think they started the L. I don't know. Somebody actually who texted us one time when we were on the air talking about it. Was it Bonnet that texted us?
Oh,
That
I
it
think
started
Bonnet
with
did say.
Oh, you say start with track
or
I
soccer?
think so.
Gosh, that's a good memory there. You got.
I'm not really.
I know.
When it comes to names, no, it's not.
The track team started the L back in the 1990s.
Okay.
He said it took a while to catch on with football.
Got it. Well, it shouldn't have.
Shout out to Michael Barnett.
I don't
Great
like
info.
it. I don't like the L, but I can live with it. Backward L, I can't live with. Someone in the chat earlier, we were talking ish about Blake Baker, directly to the Tulane people.
Yeah,
he
to Tulane only.
He hates football.
Yes,
he hates football so much he wears a baseball cap.
absolutely.
Well, I've worn the baseball cap.
He would rather be a baseball player or a baseball coach than
Look at that.
a football coach. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I remember. So
You want that to be your head?
I started wearing.
Lame.
I started wearing the same baseball hat. Mine was mostly because I've got a big ass head, and like those little the little one they got like with the little tie in the back that you kind of pull to adjust.
Yeah.
Like those fit, but it kind of looks like a yarmulke on my head. So I went with the baseball hat too.
Yep.
And I remember the baseball equipment guy. Shout out to my guy Mongo. He was like, see, you got the baseball hat here on the football sidelines. I was like, yeah, because Jay Johnson is a dog.
Right.
And wins championships. I'm trying to bring some of that magic over here to the gridiron. It didn't work this year, but
Grit
it's
iron.
loading. Oh, I like that.
Thank
Ooh,
you.
Hold on.
Did
Did you just come up with something?
Yep,
Maybe.
sure did. The gridiron. Have you ever met a fitted cap that fit you? I haven't.
Yeah, like the LSU baseball ones, yeah.
They don't fit me.
I go
for
7
whatever reason.
3/4.
It's all about the snapbacks.
Big ass head.
Well, it's a snapback that's special
It's
for
a
large
special-
heads.
it's a special
Don't act
snapback.
like it's like just you're not going to Lids and grabbing the first hat that you see that's a snapback and it's fitting that
I've
dome.
wasted dollars at hat stores. And people have wasted dollars giving me free hats. I'm like, people give me free hats
I know,
now. I'm
I
like,
feel
just
so
don't give it to
bad.
me. Don't give it to me.
I feel so bad. Those people that give them to you and they're like this LSU special, and I'm like, yeah, it's going straight to the kids and Katie. Here you go. Here's
Yep.
a new hat.
Going straight to that big plastic bin in my closet that I hadn't opened in years,
You a
except to
hoarder?
throw in new hats in.
You a hoarder?
Not really. It's like hats that either mean something that I actually keep.
Like AFC West Division champs.
Nah.
That's as good as I've got. I don't
Super
have anything
Bowl.
else.
Super Bowl.
I don't have those.
Some kind of sad news
Oh, no.
from
Oh,
basketball. Did y'all see this?
Oh, Jalen Reed.
Man, this makes me I feel so bad for him. So Jalen
know.
Reed is out for the season. He tore his Achilles versus
Oh,
Drake.
man.
But he had just came back from a season-ending knee injury last season.
Brutal.
So it just sucks. Like I just feel so bad for him, and like he's really good off the bench, and he's a redshirt junior, so he can come back next season if he wants. But it just sucks. Like I feel bad for him.
Yeah, man, you put that much time and effort into
Like coming back.
Yeah, getting back on the court, and like we've all had injuries, right? We've all had those ones that take 3, 5, 6 months to come back from. I remember having microfracture after my rookie year, and it's not fun. You want to rehab every single day, and it's all that you really know, and you try to be yourself, and you can't be for a long time, and you got a little hitch in your get up, and then you're a little bit nervous. Man, if I'm doing this, am I going to do it again? And unfortunately for him, that he does. And you know, the basketball team as a whole, like it's a good win against Drake, and you've got some good wins, and you beat the hell out of DePaul after that. But yeah, because I mean,
he was giving you some really good
I'm about to say he's
depth.
giving you like 18 to 22 minutes off the bench.
Yeah.
You know,
He was averaging 57% from the field, 20 of 35, 9.5 points per game, 5.7 rebounds. So it's a lot of production coming off the bench that you're missing.
And I can't even begin to understand what, like, emotionally what he's dealing with right now, because of course we've dealt with injuries, but certainly a season and an injury, and you coming back, like how much emotions that takes just to get back, right? And the work and the effort and the time and not only your time, but trainers' time, like everything, and then to do it again, like I can't understand, but I can certainly sympathize, and heart goes out to him.
Also just hit tight end J.C. Anderson flipped from Ole Miss and signed with LSU.
so that one is official. I know
Yeah.
that he committed. Okay, that's a good one, man. That's a top 10
4-star.
tight end. And let me tell you, the tight end is a position that Lane Kiffin is going to utilize.
Yep.
And so you pair that with Trey'Dez Green, obviously, and you've got pretty good tight end room. Now, you fell short there. You get Bauer Sharp from Oklahoma. Yeah, I think you were looking for more production from him, blocking and certainly as a receiver. So, I would assume maybe even get an older player out of the portal. You pair that with some young talent and kind of a cheat code with Tre'Davious Green. And, God, I get giddy thinking about what they can do with him compared to how he was utilized over the last couple of months.
Has Lane ever had anybody like him?
I can think of.
Like Tre'Davious?
Yeah.
Not off the top of my head.
There's not many humans walking the earth.
Right.
Your only good play has been the oop-de-oop.
I know.
It was popularized by Varsity Blues.
Yeah, where you put four receivers to one side and you single out the other receiver, and everybody kind of knows the ball's going there. And it hadn't mattered because he's a giant.
Averaged 40 points a game.
It was Mississippi Valley State.
Mississippi Valley State, that's what I said.
Golly, know your Varsity Blues, bruh.
This was posted 5 minutes ago by our guy Shay. Go check him out on Twitter. With the additions, so this was before I don't know. You guys are the pros with the handles. This is before the tight end news came out.
Okay.
The addition of 4-star receiver Corey Barber, LSU just moved into the top 10 on Rivals.
Let's go
on the recruiting class. So
okay.
Let's go. So now we just got another 4-star added to it, right?
Yeah, we flipped him earlier.
Okay. So what's up?
So to kind of tell you, for tight end J.C. Anderson, if you go and you look at all the other people that have signed, well, they took, the official visits and they dressed in the uniform. And so they've got the video with all the different looks in the LSU uniform. And this is just him in a mock-up because this was an Ole Miss commit. He was going to Ole Miss and he follows this staff to LSU. So this was somebody that he is coming to Baton Rouge because of how much he enjoyed that staff there at Ole Miss.
And we talked about this at the beginning of the show. But when you are a player out of high school or in the transfer portal for that matter, and you are deciding to go to a university to play football, and you look at all the reasons: coaches, tradition, opponents, opportunity, depth chart, the system that you're going into. Usually, if you put all that into a pie chart, the biggest slice of pie is going to be coaches. You are going there because you have a personal relationship with a coach. You like the system that he runs. So the biggest determining factor for most of these people is coaches. So it is no surprise that there are flips that were committed to Ole Miss, and Lane Kiffin would flip to LSU. And again, in the same breath, there's no surprise that people that were committed to LSU would be wait and see for a little bit. And that's why I had a little bit of turmoil yesterday. But these are human beings making decisions, and they're going to make the decision. The biggest slice of that pie, the biggest reason people go somewhere is because of the coach. You fall in love with the university a little bit afterwards, but the reason why you go from the beginning is usually because of the coach.
Yeah, and there's more Ole Miss coaches that have been added to this staff over the last 24 hours. Well, officially, Lou Spanos, defensive analyst. I saw him in the building yesterday. Dane Stevens going to be the quarterback coach for the Tigers moving forward. And so not a lot of defensive staff movement here. Now, Spanos was a long-time NFL coach, coach for Washington when LaRon Landry was there. Perry Riley was there for a long time. So a lot of NFL experience, certainly a lot of college experience too, but that's somebody that's been in the coaching world for a very, very long time. And then Stevens comes over as the quarterback's coach. So the offensive staff pretty much, is kind of finalized. You're looking, obviously, running back, but you've got an inside receivers coach, you got a receivers coach, you got a quarterback coach. So we'll see what it looks like to kind of finalize the offensive staff. But really defense, it's probably in the wait-and-see process.
Yeah, for sure, and understandably and rightfully so. But right before we go to break, I just want to bring up one more thing. There's someone in the chat saying in national rankings are going to be different rankings on different sites. So this guy says LSU is 12th nationally. He said that's mid if we're being honest with ourselves. But go back and listen to what Shea Dixon told us earlier in the show. Yeah. The numbers are not there. So the quantity of players aren't necessarily going to be there. I think he said we're looking at about 15 signees potentially. But if you look at the average ranking of every player, I think he said 4-star was 90% and 90 to 96 or something, 5 stars are 96 or 7 and above. If you look at the average ranking, I believe he said LSU per signee is I think second in the country behind Oregon.
Yeah, he said average rating of player that signed with you or is going to sign with you is second in the country. So it's quality over quantity, like you mentioned when we had Shea on there.
And that's going to affect the overall rankings that you're seeing. So for LSU to be in a top 10 with not that many signings is pretty substantial.
Yes, and then you're going to leave some spots open there for the transfer portal, as we all know. There's going to be some real movement in the portal for LSU, probably more than it's ever had before. Because look, that's what Lane Kiffin's been really good at is identifying talent in the portal.
And you got $25 million.
Yep, got a lot of money to play with there in the portal.
There you go.
And I want to see please, the retention of your roster too, of players like. Lane's played LSU every year. He's been at Ole Miss. He knows these guys. He knows the ones that gave him headaches when they were planning to play LSU. He knows the ones that they were like, hey, we're going to pick on this guy. If we're being honest with ourselves. Hey, we were picking on this guy when we played LSU, right? He doesn't fit what we want to do. There's going to be some of that too, right, wrong, or indifferent. So there's going to be a lot of movement on the roster. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly going to be those guys. I mean, you got 5 losses this year, so there's going to be changes made.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com, the website for Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. When you go to the website, you're going to be able to do a lot of different things. You can have a chat with a live agent. You can check out cases they can handle for you, past client results, all right there on the homepage of the website. We always encourage you to give them a call. Have that conversation with them. Set up a consultation. And no matter where you're listening to us in Louisiana, Alexandria, Shreveport, Monroe, wherever, we are talking to you. Put your area code, followed by 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done.
That's right. We saw the Gord father the other day at the initial press conference for Lane Kiffin. We know the work with the G team. I'm sure the team over there is licking their chops for the G team with all these new signees and transfer portal, all this good stuff, man. And we know the great work they've done for LSU and in the community. But look, if you've been injured, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys are here to fight for you all over the state of Louisiana. Doesn't matter where you are. Call 888-8888. Let them fight for you and get what you deserve. GetGordon.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Oh, okay. Little 6th grade, Ridgewood Raiders, middle school dance. I almost got out there to dance to this one. Almost.
Guys on one side of the basketball court, girls on the other side.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
I had bobbed out there, moved my shoulders a little bit.
You had a couple people that hit puberty early. They
Let
were the
old
ones on the
Susie
dance.
Q know that I almost got out there.
Not sure why are only the kids in 8th grade with mustaches out there.
That was pre-Evangel. We didn't have mustaches.
That's true.
That was Ridgewood Middle School. Shout out to the Raiders. Not even sure if that's still a school anymore, but if it isn't, it should be. Shout out. Great colors, Charger colors.
Did y'all see this Diego Pavia stuff?
No.
That he asked Trump to sign an executive order to expand the playoff to 16 teams?
Perfect.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Love it. You think they could pull that
God,
off in 2 weeks?
I want Vandy to get in so bad, but
Right now they're not.
I know. They're going to need some help.
They're the first 4 out.
I know.
Is Texas
is first 4 out. It's Texas, Vandy, Utah, and USC. Miami is in.
So like runner-ups if any team gets sick or anything, they can fill in.
I don't
or if
know.
their quarterback gets hurt, like we've seen that before.
Head coach leaves.
Well, they actually weren't affected by that at all. They're still 6th.
Yeah.
Because you win.
Because their offensive
Because our
coordinator.
head coach, in the goodness of his heart, sent him our offensive coordinator to save him.
Yeah. Almost
And then Keith Carter's petty ass was like, yeah, come on.
I know.
What? Like he got on the plane too.
I know.
Ole Miss, y'all owe us one. Like Lane is so good. He's so charitable.
Yeah.
He's giving you our offensive coordinator.
Yeah, would you want the tight ends coach calling plays, or you want Weiss?
Jeez. Wow. Y'all owe us one, Ole Miss.
I don't know the tight ends coach, but I'm just, like Matt said earlier, it's usually who we attack.
Can you imagine that guy walking back in the building, though? Awkward.
Yeah.
And now,
I mean, his dad's been a head
That
coach for a
probably
long
is
time. Like
awkward.
he probably like,
Yeah. And now you got like
you know,
players.
he knows the game.
Players from Ole Miss now saying like, no, what Lane said's a lie. We actually didn't say we wanted him to keep coaching.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. That's like,
I don't really care. I care about 3 letters, one school.
But Weiss, we cool. We good.
So A&M's offense coordinator reports are he's going to go coach at Kansas State. Ohio State's offense coordinator reports are he's going to go coach at South Florida. So, like, this coaching carousel is not over. That's Brian Hartline, by the way. We played against him in the national championship game.
Sure did.
Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. Him and Marcus Freeman.
What position did Brian Hartline play?
Receiver.
Okay. Just making sure.
Look at
He
you.
played a long time in the NFL. So, if you didn't know
I
who
know
that
him from
was-
the NFL, not from Ohio State.
Did you know we played against him? I mean, you're the quarterback, so I guess
No,
you
I
wouldn't
didn't.
like
I
game
didn't
playing
know.
against
I
him.
did not know.
Okay. I knew
at one point.
He was a punt returner.
I never,
so like,
it was never a connecting point when I saw him playing in
when you
in
think,
the NFL.
Okay, when you think of that Ohio State team, first name you thought of?
2, Laurinaitis.
Yeah.
And Goldston.
Vernon Goldston.
Vernon Goldston. The
Top
guy.
5 pick. I don't know if he ever had a career sack in the NFL.
Top 5, like, made
Get
like
off
a
the bus
statue.
team?
Off the bus team. Are you kidding
No
me?
doubt.
God.
No doubt.
Cardell Stewart worked him.
Relatively. Yeah, there was a couple chips that
Yeah,
I remember
we
in that game.
We won.
Yeah, Larry Nice was a dog.
How did Kentucky, who fired their coach after everybody else did, get a coach before Penn State did?
It's wild.
No one wants to dance with Penn
Sataki,
State.
like we talked about, like he's like, no,
Yeah.
I played
He signed
fullback
an
at
extension.
BYU. I'm staying here.
That's wild because the reports were coming out that they were closing in on a deal with him,
Yeah,
and then BYU's like, psych,
I know.
extension.
nerds.
And look, BYU's been consistent, so it's not like I'm hating on BYU, but like you're Penn State and you can't convince the BYU coach to come.
Not a good look.
Yeah.
Where are you doing? Where are you going?
Well, it looks
Does
like
this
they're-
end with Brian Kelly going to Penn State?
maybe Willie Fritz is being floated around.
I really just got to Houston.
Yeah.
I'm still confused about this Dayball situation because he was like the lock as soon as he got fired.
To
Or
Penn
is-
State?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Bless you, Cassie.
What did?
They really need you to pipe down over there, Cassie.
Yeah.
Real loud all day long.
Anyway.
It's just really funny.
Sucks
Like
to
this
suck.
Penn State stuff is cracking me up.
Sucks.
It's like
to
they were
suck.
big game hunting. They went like after Signetti and
It-
Freeman.
They thought they were. Woof. I
Then
mean,
I kind of lost in this all too. It's like, who's Ole Miss going to sign? Like, are they going to just stick with?
Golding's it.
Is he? Like
Yeah.
they said, you're,
No,
you're
it.
it.
Yeah, he's the
okay.
coach.
It's
That
not
feels
no
like a
interim on it,
panic.
No, there's no interim.
Nope.
Like, he's the guy.
That feels like a panic.
bro.
Like
I mean, come on, penny loafers.
We'll see.
Wow.
It feels like there's not going to be any
I'm
in
I'm
between.
about
It's
to
either
send
going to
Cassie that
be
picture.
it's either going to be successful or it's going to be Zach Arnett 2.0 at Mississippi State.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you talked about it all getting off the bus team.
Yep.
How about with this new signing for LSU?
Did you check the stats on this?
This is from Shea.
I'm just asking. Hey,
I did not check the stats on this.
If we well, if
trusting
you check,
Shea.
yeah, I'm
We're
saying if
trusting
you-
Shea.
Right, that's
Reach out,
checking the stats.
the number 11 tight end in America, who's been committed to Ole Miss since July 1, has signed with LSU,
Mhm.
and 6'7", 240 pounds. So yeah, you heard it right. That means there's in the tight end room between two guys a total of 13 feet 2 inches there. 2 6'7" guys. Yeah, you can do this with your hands if you want.
I'm not doing
I'm
it.
not doing it.
Now, I did not fact check Shea on his measurables because he wouldn't put it out there. But that's two guys that, I mean, if you're just looking at the size, good Lord.
And again, like he's got a great plan with tight ends. Tight end was an issue in our game, and that's how they closed out the game. If you remember, throwing the throwback to the tight end coming across the formation there. So that is it's a big deal. Literally, he's 6'7".
It was a very tall deal.
All right.
Tall drink of water. Drinking my high. God, these guys, can you believe it? These recruits are about to get their hands on like all you can drink my high.
So much hydration.
Do you think that's probably part of the sell?
Yeah, like you get my high if you come, and they're like sold.
Like as much as you want.
I mean, let me tell you something. The Texas A&M linebacker was like, he was a good interview, but once he found out I had free My High for him, I was his best friend. He loved me.
Yeah. I mean,
He's like, what? I gave him a hat, and he thought that was gold. And I'm like, man, I know how much you make in NIL, and this hat is making you really excited.
It's as good as gold, buddy. Perfect hydration, performance enhancing.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Great hydration enhances your performance.
Oh, okay.
Not a PED.
Right.
Relax over there, pal.
I mean, you said performance enhancing, and I started thinking like Jose Canseco.
I know. Wish.
You want Jose Canseco on the team? Oh yeah, you're a big Rangers fan.
Oh, yeah,
1990s
of course.
Rangers.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd be hitting bombs.
Yeah, he would.
90s Rangers, all slow pitch softball team.
When we don't have today's not the day.
Go.
Today's not
That's
the day, and we have to go. But if you ever have a chance, go back and listen to Hanging with Hester, the OG days, like 2018.
Yep.
We put together our starting 9 slow pitch softball team, and it was elite.
It was
I'll just tell you that.
elite.
I'm intrigued.
Anyway,
Yeah.
from a recruiting standpoint, guys, LSU fans, when you think of our tight end room, you can say it. 6'7".
I hate this so much.
I hate it.
Sorry.
I hate it so much. I'm going to go to break. More OTB.
Love
when we
you
come
guys,
back.
though.
Off the bench.
What about Tommy's? You love Tommy's?
I love Tommy.
GEAUX, Tommy's with the Y.com.
I love it. I'm also going to say, yo, Tommy!
Go Tommy's. Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. When you go to the website, you'll clearly see the difference. You'll also see the awards year after year after year. They are the best windows, and that's not just lip service. That is multiple publications, not just one, right? So everybody sees it. You'll see it as well. Go to the website, see what they can do for you. Schedule the consultation, and check out the custom jobs that they've done on their website. They've got a gallery of work. You'll be blown away. Go Tommy's.com.
Yeah, if you got a project happening, maybe you're building a house, maybe you've been in design, maybe you just got to replace a couple of windows or some doors or whatever it is. Like if you have something, yeah, you're going to call some people, you're going to get some prices. You want the best deal for you and your family, but make sure you call Tommy's just to see what they can do for you. They can show you their gallery. They can show you exactly the service you're going to get because they're going to work with integrity. They're dependable and professional. Most importantly, when you have your house ripped open, they are efficient. Go check them out. GoTommys.com.
Me again. And I'm back.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Take it easy, Alondra. Children are listening.
Golly.
Shouldn't they be in school right now?
Well, if they're sick, you know.
Yeah. Well, they're watching
And
The
be in
Price is
bed.
Right if they're sick.
Yeah.
I mean, if teachers actually want their kids to learn something in school, maybe turn on OTB.
So one of the names to watch throughout the day for a flip watch is going to be Landon Duckworth, quarterback who's committed to South Carolina. Certainly one that Shea put on everyone's radar this morning when he joined us. And if you missed that, you can go back and listen to it. Shea Dixon joined us at 7:15 this morning to give you all the latest and greatest when it comes to all the rumors and whispers in the Fong bombs, as they call them over there on 3.
Duckworth, you say?
Yeah.
Quack, 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 Mr.
I know.
Duckworth.
There's a lot of possibilities. And apparently, like, he goes by Duck, which I don't, for a quarterback.
I like it.
Mhm.
Like
Like,
Duck
it's pretty
Hodges.
good.
I mean, I guess he wasn't.
Right, but, like, you don't want to throw ducks.
But it could work.
It could work.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's some names that just go.
Yeah, like Duck, yeah.
Well, yeah, for sure. And I'm saying, like, but you don't want to throw a duck.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, Quentin Jammer being a corner, that was elite.
That's pretty good.
Like, the
Yeah.
new strength coach, Nick Savage, being a strength coach,
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yep. I mean,
All right.
you could see him walking around going like this, right? A little duck quack.
He runs for a touchdown and he's in the end zone like this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're selling me.
Get ducked up.
Quack, quack.
Get ducked up. Okay.
Yeah, kind of like that.
All right. I like it. can get
When I
behind
throw you this bomb, don't duck.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm reaching.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Fine. We're all reaching.
Hey, all these, Cassie, great idea. All these ideas are great ideas. Great.
Nailed it. Kiffin would put in a play called the Flying V. I think. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I'm sure he would do that. We were looking it up. The antagonist in the Mighty Ducks, his name was, do you remember his name?
Duckworth. Mr. Ducksworth.
Gerald Duckworth.
Yeah.
Who created the team,
Quack, quack,
sponsored
quack.
the team.
Ducksworth.
Quack, quack, quack.
Inside the Gamecocks, which obviously covers South Carolina, it just put out a tweet a minute ago. Landon Duckworth, 4-star quarterback who has been committed to South Carolina twice in the process, is set to flip to LSU, according to sources.
He's been committed twice to them?
That's what it says, Bo.
Didn't sound like a very good commitment.
Soft launch.
That's fair.
Not
That's
a hard
a fair
launch.
point, right?
The
That's
relationship
fair.
never went official. It was never social media official.
They were in the talking stage.
They were. And then South Carolina thought they were there.
Yeah, but they never DTR'd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I got a question for you. You can answer this.
Okay.
So I've always there's conversations in life that you have to have with people, whether it's like a breakup or you have to fire somebody, or like there's hard conversations we
Yeah.
all dread having.
Right.
Making that call, seeing that person face to face, whatever it is. Like, and you're
Okay.
nervous about it. Your palms are sweaty. Like, you
Knees
can't
weak,
sleep
arms
the
are
night
heavy.
before.
Yeah.
When you
He didn't.
decommit to somebody, I get, hey, Mom, okay.
When you decommit.
When
Okay.
you decommit
I did
somewhere,
this.
it's one of those conversations. So you were committed to Texas.
I was for a long
You have
time.
the tattoo to prove it. What was that conversation like when you called Texas? Who did you call? What did that conversation like? Was it like pretty matter of fact? Like, how did it go?
Yeah. It was, I mean, my parents are going to make me do it, which you should. Like, my son decommitted.
they're not calling and starting
Right.
introing you. Like, you got to call.
Yeah. Hey, we got Jacob on the phone.
Yeah.
No. Talked to Mac Brown. He was fantastic. He understood.
Mm-hmm.
It was not a hard. I thought. Now, was I as a 18-year-old nervous as you know what? Absolutely. I'm calling the head coach of Texas.
Telling
Mac
him,
Brown.
hey, I
and
promised you something.
I've been committed here for a long time, but that offer, like I was really kind of like banking on and hoping to get. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
And Coach Saban is my primary recruiter. That's the only person I talked to. Like Kirk Dahl, because he had the territory, and Kirk was great.
Mm-hmm.
Still lives in Baton Rouge, but like it was Coach Saban, and like as soon as he like laid out the plan and told me what he thought I was going to be, like I called Mac Brown. I'm like, hey coach, I appreciate y'all. Y'all were one of the first teams to offer me a scholarship. I know a lot of guys from my high school have gone to Texas. There's a pipeline there, and I appreciate you thinking I'm good enough to play there. But I got my dream team to offer me.
Yep.
And LSU just offered, and Coach Saban pretty much. Look, it was late in the price. Like, hey, are you coming or not?
Right.
Like, we need to know.
You don't have a lot of clout.
Right.
So, like,
He wanted me, but he's like, hey, like, we got to move on. If not, he's like, I've been saving this scholarship with you in mind. So I called him. I said, hey, they offered, and I said, I cannot not go to LSU. It's like I've been, dreaming of going to LSU, and he was great. He goes, man, he said, I hope they wouldn't. I knew they would.
Yeah.
It was like the thing he said, and he's like, I knew that we had you over everybody but LSU. And he said, I knew if that happened.
Yeah.
He's like, I knew if that happened that it would be tough to hold on to you.
Yeah.
But he's like, we appreciate you. If for whatever reason in the future something doesn't work out, call me. Now, every time I interview Mac Brown on SiriusXM, he starts
He
with,
gives you a hard time. Yeah.
you let me down.
Yeah.
Right? For sure.
Yeah, it has to.
But no, he was
That doesn't
great.
surprise me about him.
Yeah, he was
right?
great. If it was another coach, it probably
that
been
situation
tougher.
is probably like the easiest situation because you were an out-of-state guy, like the in-state guy did it, and I'm sure it was a little bit harder too
And he
because
probably, honestly, he probably thought Adrian Peterson was coming there too.
Right.
If I'm being honest, and so no, like, look, I've got a lot of confidence in myself. I was a good player. I wasn't a distant cousin relative to what Adrian Peterson was, right? So he probably thought that.
And I thought it was. I bet it was a little bit hard too because and this is. I know we make fun of it a lot and make fun of you a lot on this, but like as like a 2-star guy, like I'm sure they were the first like big school blue blood to believe in you and reach out and make that. I mean, anybody's a risk, but like make that offer.
The Texas offer, because my offer list didn't match up with the 2-star.
I know I didn't get a Texas offer.
Yeah.
They just signed Vince Young the year before. So like, that was a big one. Like growing up in Texas, like if they offered you, like everybody was.
Yeah, and it's a little different now, but like my offer list didn't match my stars. But once I got the Texas offer, then here came Notre Dame, here came Auburn, here came whoever.
Yeah,
like all those started to come in. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, it was Texas for sure that kind of got the process started.
Yeah. So when we talk about this kid, Duckworth, Landon Duckworth, is committed 2 commitments to South Carolina. That second one probably a little tough. Break up with the same girl twice. That's a toughie.
You've all been there.
I was about to say,
But I'm sure some are like harder than others, right? Like say, like yours is probably the easiest type conversation. Like out of state guy, the in-state school offered, they understand that. But some of them, I'm sure some of these coaches make it tough. Like I remember the Baylor coach at the time, like telling my dad. So my dad played at Baylor. My family went to Baylor. I grew up at Baylor games. Like Guy Morris, he had just been hired from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Like he was in our house, our home, basically telling my dad, like, I don't see why you're going to let your son go to LSU. Like, why wouldn't you send him to Baylor?
Oh,
like,
it was like that.
It was like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad I had Mac to call, not Guy
Like,
Morris.
and I was never committed to Baylor. Like,
right.
It was like, why would you send him? Like, you're going to let him go to Baton Rouge? The debauchery. My dad was like, yeah, you can go ahead and, like, I'm like a booster at LSU. Like, I do everything for the alumni. Like, I play there, but you could. Yeah, Baylor, yeah. Like, I'm a big, like, I'll do anything to support Baylor, but, like, you can go ahead and see yourself on out of here.
Yeah. You put those ribs back on the plate that Ruth prepared for you, and you get the hell out of my house.
You say my wife's name right.
Yeah. And I think Coach Saban was so good at recruiting. I could tell Coach Saban recruiting stories and how basically he was like, yeah, you're not going to Texas. You're going to LSU. I was like, yes, sir.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yes, sir. All right. I want to tell you about Rouse's and Rouse's.com, right? You go check them out. Why am I giving you a website? Because they've got weekly specials. And you also find the location that is nearest you, and then you check those weekly specials out. And right now, the holiday season, probably hosting. Right? You got not just for like Christmas and Christmas Day, you probably got like a holiday party, right? Either your family's coming over, or maybe you got some friends from work that are coming over, or maybe you're playing, Dirty Santa, whatever it might be. Well, go ahead and have the spread ready to go, and Rouse's is always going to have that for you. Go to Rouse's.com for all of your holiday needs.
Uh-huh.
And for your Drink My High.
Yep.
.com or Rouse's.
No, Rouse's.
I may have lifted a couple of My Highs yesterday from LSU. They were on the house. That's the only way I can get it on the house. Sorry. Actually, that's probably not the worst case scenario for you, though.
I'll go ahead and take them.
Exactly. I get it now.
You get it?
As soon as I said it, I get it.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Daniel Basham in the chat says, Jake hit Nick Saban with a yes, chef.
No doubt. I remember being on the, like, I was at my friend's house. They had a pool in their backyard, and he called, and like I run out in their backyard, and I'm like on the diving board talking to him, like just sitting there on a diving board in the pool. And like when he offered me, and basically like, it's like, go ahead and call Mac, right? Yes, sir. Yes, chef.
How'd you get the landline so far out in the diving board?
I had a cell phone.
No cue?
I had a cell phone. Yeah.
The original?
Yeah.
The banana?
Yeah. The snake and the whole deal.
Not a big deal.
Yeah. All right. We'll take a break. Last break of the show. More OTB to wrap it up when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right. Go to GCOPnet.com, Gulf Coast Office Products, because, well, if you're in, engineering firm, law firm, university, bank, like when I need a document, I don't need it tomorrow. I need it today. And GCOP is going to give you the best customer service in the region. We can promise you that, because no matter if it's in New Orleans, Baton Rouge, the North Shore, Lafayette, when you call that number and you see the number right there, if you're watching this on YouTube, you see it on the homepage, there's going to be an actual human being that answers the phone. And that person, that one person, is going to be able to help you out. Not an answering service, not a computer, not an answering service. GCOPnet.com.
Yeah, like every day I go to an office every single day for my business, and I can tell you, like if the copier, if the scanner, if that shuts down, like business shuts down, it can't function. Like as much as we like to run the digital world, it's the paper trail that matters. So when something happens at your office, no matter the size, make sure you get award-winning customer service and service team. Go check them out, GCOPnet.com.
In on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Reminder about our friends over at Boudreaux's Electrical.
Wait.
BoudreauxElectrical.com is the website. Check out the Boudreaux's booth right there on the homepage on the North Shore in the greater Baton Rouge area. Make sure you're ready to go for the holidays with that whole home generator. And yes, you have time to get that installed in your home at your business. BoudreauxElectrical.com is the website.
Man, what a great day.
Great day. LSU, pretty good day here. We'll see. I mean, I know Shay said Richard Anderson, Lamar Brown trending in a good direction. Landon Duckworth, you might possibly flip him from South Carolina to LSU, get a quarterback
According
in
to
this
a
class.
South Carolina report.
Yep, according
Not
to
Louisiana.
what was it? Gosh,
Something.
Gamecock something. Yeah.
Something or another.
Inside Gamecocks, I think is what it
Yeah,
is.
that sounds right.
We might not have the numbers of signees, but stars per capita. Look out, world.
Yep. And
The right ones. Don't have to get all of them. Just get the right ones.
inside the Gamecocks was the
Before we go, Ryan Mire, I think is how you say it. He just signed.
from Miami. That was an Ole Miss commit that you get to flip to LSU.
If I'm in my head, is that 4 Ole Miss flips?
Corey Barber, him,
The tight end?
tight end.
the tight end, and then
Somebody else.
I think
Somebody else.
is there
No,
another one?
I thought it was
I think
3.
that's it.
Okay, 3. All right.
The
see.
other receiver that flipped that you're thinking about flipped
Oklahoma.
from OU.
That was LCA. Yeah, Oklahoma.
Yes.
So far, good day. Good day
to be
for
a
the
Tiger.
LSU Tigers. It can only get better. Certainly going to be on the rest of the day. Lamar Brown and Richard Anderson watch. We'll have you covered here on 104.5.
They'll have a great day, man.
Hunt.
For real.
Scono.
They're going to crush it.
Live at lunch. Don't leave the station. Stay locked in all day long. We'll see you tomorrow. We love you. We thank you.
Go Tigers.
Off the bench